Hello friends, welcome back to CloudUp. Today we'll see how to add extra volume to an instance. So first we'll launch an instance and add some extra volumes to it. I'll give the name as suppose volumes to the instance itself. I'm selecting Windows. Then instance type would be T2 micro. Now I have a key pair for it. If you don't have a key pair, you can just create a new key pair. I'll keep the network settings as the default VPC default subnets, and I'll allow HTTP HTTPS from anywhere. So in configure storage, you have a 30 GB volume, which is the default size given by AWS to a T2 micro instance. We can add extra volumes by just clicking on add new volume. Specify the size of the volume that you want. Now I'll give 50 GB, and then number of instances 1. We'll just add one volume first and then we'll add the next. So launch instance. So while going to EC2 dashboard, here we can see the number of instances and volumes that are being created. One instance is being created. It is not in running state right now. And there are two volumes. By default, there is just one volume and the one volume which we had added. So we can click on volumes, check which volumes are there. So we have a 30 GB that is the default volume and the volume that we had added. So whether it is in use, yeah, it is in use. That means it is attached to some instance and you can get the attached instances where it is being added. So going back to EC2 instances, that is running right now. We'll try to connect this. Connect. RDP client will download the remote desktop file. We'll encrypt the password. Okay. We'll need some time so that the auto-generated password is created. So we'll continue as soon as that is done. So the password is created. I'll just connect again. Connect. RDP client. Get password. So here I'll have to upload the key that is server named server and decrypt password. So the password is being decrypted. Go to the downloaded file. Connect. It's taking some time. Enter the password. Okay. And we are connected to our EC2 instance. So in our previous lecture, we have seen that when we have only the default volume added, we can see only the C drive in our this PC section. So we'll see now what do we have here? Do we have two other volumes or we just have one? we have only the default volume that we had added. So we had actually added one more volume to this. So we'll have to just initialize that. Initializing that would mean, so click on search button, go to disk management, create and format hard disk partitions. Here you can see the 50 GB volume that is offline and is unallocated. So first of all, click on this, click on online. So it is now not initialized state. First it was in the offline. So now again right click on this, click on initialize disk, click on OK, let the default settings be there. And now on this section where it is unallocated, we'll just have to right click on new simple volume, click on next. This is the size that I had given, that is 50 GB. Then next. You can just give a volume name to it. If not, you can keep the default thing and next. Finish. So now this is in a healthy state and online. So let's check here. Yeah, we have the 50 GB volume with us. In this way, we can add a volume. Now, if I have a pre-existing volume machine with me, I'll just minimize this. Yeah. So I have a pre-existing instance with me. How do I add volume to this one? So for that, just go to volumes in the left pane. Here you can see the two volumes that we have right now. So I'll have to create new volume. The size if I need it is 100 GB. The availability zone. Will have to check the availability zone of the instance as well, because the availability zone of the instance and the volume should be the same. So it is US East 1B. So going back to volumes, create volume. I'll keep the set size as 100 GB and I'll select US West, US East 1B. Now I don't want a snapshot right now. We'll see at this for the next lectures. And I'll just click on create volume. So the volume is being created and you can see that the volume is being creating while the others are in use. This volume is available state. So we can attach this volume to any instance that we want. So I'll select this, click on actions, attach volume. In attach volume, we have the availability zone and this will show all the instances that are available in this availability zone. So I'll select this machine which is ours and then click on attach volume. Now this is in use. So let's see in our machine. Okay, so this has not been refreshed. We cannot see the third volume here. So we'll go back to the disk management and we can see that we have the 100 GB volume unallocated here. So follow the same procedure. Right click on this, click on online, again right click on initialize disk. Okay. Again click on the unallocated and click on new simple volume. Next, 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 finish. So after this comes into a healthy state, we can see that we have the third volume also with us. Now, deleting a volume. This is how we can attach the volume, but deleting, how can it be done? So I'll disconnect this machine. Now, whenever this machine or volumes are in use, we can select these volumes, eliminating the third one, which is the default thing. So we can select these volumes, click on actions, and we should detach it first. For detached, I'll have to type detach, click on force detach. You can see, okay, these volumes are in use yet. Okay, this has been, one has been come into available state. We'll just do it for the second. Both are in available state, and now we can delete these volumes. Delete volume, type delete. So now we have only the volume that is in the default, that was default. So going back to DC2 dashboard, refresh it. We have only one volume and one instance which is running. So go to instances, and after we click on instance state and terminate instance, the instance along with the volume, the default volume, will get deleted. So after this instance gets completely shut down, the volume will also be deleted. So this was how we can attach a volume to an instance. In the next lecture, we'll look at how to create an image and replicate that image into another machine. So we'll do that. Thank you.